For the last 24 hours, Donald Trump and the White House were purportedly trying to kill a story in the Wall Street Journal that would show a new link between Trump and Epstein. Well, just as the rumor mill about that story was reaching a fever pitch, the Journal published its story, and it is devastating. According to the Wall Street Journal, Donald Trump wrote a handwritten letter to Epstein for his 50th birthday. Quote, "The letter bearing Trump's name, which was reviewed by the Journal, is bawdy, like others in the album. It contains several lines of typewritten text framed by the outline of a naked woman, which appears to be hand-drawn with a heavy marker. A pair of small arcs denote the woman's breasts, and the future president's signature is a squiggly Donald below her waist, mimicking pubic hair. The letter concludes, 'Happy birthday, and may every day be another wonderful secret.' In an interview with the Journal on Tuesday evening, Trump denied writing the letter or drawing the picture. 'This is not me. It is a fake thing. It's a fake Wall Street Journal story,' he said. 'I never wrote a picture in my life. I don't draw pictures of women,' he said. 'It's not my language. It's not my words.'" The article goes on to say, quote, "It isn't clear how the letter with Trump's signature was prepared. Inside the outline of the naked woman was a typewritten note styled as an imaginary conversation between Trump and Epstein, written in the third person. Voiceover, 'There must be more to life than having everything,' the note began. Donald, 'Yes, there is, but I won't tell you what it is.' Jeffrey, 'Nor will I, since I also know what it is.' Donald, 'We have certain things in common, Jeffrey.' Jeffrey, 'Yes, we do, come to think of it.' Donald, 'Enigmas never age. Have you noticed that?' Jeffrey, 'As a matter of fact, it was clear to me the last time I saw you.' Trump, 'A pal is a wonderful thing. Happy birthday, and may every day be another wonderful secret.' And may every day be another wonderful secret. To be clear, unless there's some other big secret about Jeffrey Epstein's life that thus far hasn't been revealed, the secret with Jeffrey Epstein is that he was a deranged pedophile, something that Donald Trump himself was intimately familiar with. Consider a 2002 New York Magazine story quoting Trump saying, "I've known Jeff for 15 years. Terrific guy," Trump said. "He's a lot of fun to be with. It is even said that he likes beautiful women as much as I do, and many of them are on the younger side. No doubt about it, Jeffrey enjoys his social life. About as discreet as a hurricane." And of course, that's to say nothing of the fact that there's no shortage of footage of the two together. And this Fox News clip probably sheds some further light onto Trump's thought process as well.
Would you declassify the 9/11 files?
Yeah.
Would you declassify JFK files?
Yeah.
Would you,
I did a lot of it.
Would you declassify the Epstein files?
Yeah, I would.
All right.
I guess I would. I think that less so because, you know, you don't know. You don't want to affect people's lives if it's phony stuff in there because there's a lot of phony stuff with that whole world. But I think I would.
Yeah, you don't want to affect people's lives if it's phony stuff, especially if those people happen to be the President of the United States and their names rhyme with Schmonald Schrump. The article actually gets even worse from there. Quote, he told the Journal he was preparing to file a lawsuit if it published an article. Quote, "I'm going to sue the Wall Street Journal just like I sued everyone else," he said. Well, the article is published now, so now comes the point where Trump can actually sue and open himself up to discovery. So were his threats just that? Threats? Or is he actually willing to put his money where his mouth is and open himself up to discovery to substantiate his claims? Something tells me we can all guess the answer to that question. And of course, the most pathetic part of all of this is that now the rest of the Republican Party is complicit. Earlier this week, Republicans blocked a vote in the House Rules Committee to release the Epstein files. Then Republicans blocked another full vote on the House floor. Today, they did it again after Senator Gallego attempted to compel a vote on the Senate floor. And in fact, there was going to be a Rules Committee meeting where Democrats would have again tried to force a vote, but the Republicans were so afraid of having to face this question that they just bailed on the meeting altogether. I'm sorry, but what the fuck are Republicans doing here? Do you really want to be the party that is helping a known associate of a pedophile cover up damaging information? which, by the way, would be bad enough unto itself, but made even worse by the fact that the Republicans literally ran on this issue. It wasn't the left that spoke about this every single day. It was the right. It was Trump's FBI director, Trump's deputy FBI director, Trump's attorney general, Trump's son, Trump's media allies. So I guess now the question becomes this from my interview with Hakeem Jeffries. What can the Democrats do from their end, maybe in the Judiciary Committee, maybe in the Oversight Committee, to compel some information that the White House seems hell-bent on not releasing?
We are definitely going to press the case on behalf of the American people to try to figure out what Donald Trump, Pam Bondi, and that entire MAGA extremist crew are hiding from the American people. There's only two options here. Either one, Donald Trump, Bondi, and all of them lied to the American people and peddled this conspiracy theory that they knew was a lie about Jeffrey Epstein as part of some sick effort to try to motivate some people to vote for Donald Trump in 2024. That's the first option. Well, the second option is there actually is a deep state conspiracy and they're it.
Right.
And they're covering things up because of the damaging nature of the files that do exist that they have perhaps failed to disclose to the American people, notwithstanding their promise to do just that. By the way, Brian, Jeffrey Epstein died during Donald Trump's presidency the first time around.
Right.
So there's a lot of questions that actually need to be asked and answered that have been created by Donald Trump and his administration fanning the flames of this issue for the last several years. But now they're in office and they've got to be held accountable for full transparency with the American people.
So at this point, with this new news showing yet another link between Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein, the Republican Party has a choice. We already know what's happening. So now, in the light of day, do you really want to align yourself with the guy perpetuating the cover-up, or do you want to stay true to what you told your base when you were pandering for votes? The coming days will put on full display exactly who the Republican Party works for, although I think we can give a pretty good guess as to what that answer is going to be. Before you go, if you enjoyed this content and you want to see more and support independent media, please subscribe to this channel. The subscribe button will be right here on the screen. But second, the reality is that we are now in a political environment where this administration can lean on any of the social media platforms to suppress certain voices if they don't like critical coverage. That means my longevity here is in the hands of a few tech billionaires who are already making it clear that they are willing to cater to this administration. To that end, signing up for my newsletter is a way for me to reach you directly if that ever becomes necessary. I'll put the link right here on the screen as well, so please sign up. It's free, but there's also an option to do a paid subscription if you'd like to support me and my team. I really appreciate it. Thanks so much for watching.